catchphrase today.
Yeah, yeah, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I like it. It feels good to say. It's good to say on Drew's Day.
Sorry, I'm getting distracted. I got a tweet that we are live, and then I gotta pull up the chat, and then I gotta close Animal Crossing.
Joey!
I haven't been playing very actively. I just was like on a deserted island already and was like, doing a little fishing here and there.
Oh, last night I found a spiral island and was really tempted to farm it for tarantulas and then thought that would actually be like too spooky.
Yeah. Yeah, I like the spiral islands. They're cool.
They are cool. I found a trash island also last night.
Oh my god, I just saw your stream title. That's beautiful.
Thank you.
Oh, you found a trash island?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everything
Nice.
was boots and tires and rusted tin cans, which was great because I finally got to make the trash floor and wallpaper and some trash bags.
Yeah. I might need to mute the Discord channel because people are talking too much. I'm kidding. You're talking just great. Don't stop talking.
Nat says, Trash Island. I don't remember seeing you visit. Damn.
Okay.
Oh, I was talking to my mom earlier today, and she was lamenting she was lamenting the stonk situation and was very pleased that she was able to sell some for like $190.
Oh.
And I told her how much I had sold mine for, and she was like, why the fuck didn't you invite me? And I was like, I actually don't know, so I think I'm gonna have to add mom to the stonks document.
Yeah. Wow, here we are again.
Drew's
in
Day.
Salem at midnight.
Once more.
On Drew's Day.
Oh my gosh. What if we did the last stream starting at midnight?
Oh. I don't think, look, too many of our viewers love to go to bed early.
Yeah, we do have a very early to bed crew here.
Like Nat and Emily and Bug would all already be asleep, definitely. I don't know about who else, but
listen, I don't want to drag
sure.
Emily and Nat too much, but at least Bug has the excuse of working very early for an early bedtime.
Yeah. I mean, it's always midnight somewhere, right? So like,
okay, Jimmy Buffett. Oh man. What if we co-opted parrot heads for Nancy Drew fans because of Lulu? Yeah, I'm a parrot head. What of it?
Yeah, try that out, folks. Emma says, I would stay up for midnight stream, but I would not be happy about it.
Oh, hi, Biz. Little stream cameo.
Emily says, hey, I stayed up real late for one of your shows once, Caitlin, and I had to be out of my house for that.
That's true.
Ruby says, the sun never rises on the Midnight Empire.
Damn.
Bug says, if I needed to be up at midnight, I would simply wake up 3 hours earlier than usual.
Ugh.
Yeah.
That's bad to hear.
Yeah, so maybe not a midnight stream.
God, what is even the point of art? Ugh. If if I'm going to be shouted down by naysayers and critics. From streaming, my art.
Oh, on the plus side, lids would probably be around for a midnight stream, they say. So, what did you have for dinner, Caitlin?
I had kind of a weird dinner that felt very 50s. I had rice.
Was it like citrus jello and meatloaf?
No, I was trying to explain to Emma why it felt 50s. It was like because there was like one meat, one starch, one green, one orange.
So you had rice and
a smoked sausage and roasted sweet potatoes and asparagus.
Yeah.
Kind of a weird hodgepodge.
It's fine. I had pasta with like garlic roasted broccoli and chicken and like olive oil and lemon juice and some Parmesan.
That sounds great. I'm very low in my produce swing right now. Like that asparagus is the last of the green stuff till the next grocery run, and I'm feeling very sad about it.
Yeah, we had been really low, and it was just like carrots and cabbage, and that's it. But we restocked at some point, like grocery pickup, and have been going through it. Although we've gone through almost 2 jars of salsa already, and I do not know how that happened. My dad eats salsa in absurd quantities.
Yeah, I feel like that only makes sense if you're going through chips at a commensurate rate, you know? What is all that salsa going on?
Well, we made nachos for the first time, which was so cute, making nachos with my parents and eating them. I don't know what it was about. I don't know. It's just like, to my mom, like, nachos are junk food, and she just doesn't indulge that way very often, but she was like excited about them too, and it was nice. And then there have been a couple dinners that were like rice bowls, like Mexican rice bowls that we added salsa to, but like for me that's like a small spoonful to be added.
Yeah, I feel like in that scenario I usually don't want like jarred salsa. Like I prefer like hot sauce almost.
Yeah, but I don't know. Dad likes jarred salsa. And then he has eaten some chips and salsa since then, and just like really likes loading up his chips with salsa.
Damn. I have gone through a jar of salsa, but that's because I've been on a big chilaquiles kick because I found a very old stack of corn tortillas in the back of my pantry that need to go.
I want to make that. That sounds yummy. There are so many babies in the chat tonight. Sammy is here also.
Hi, Sammy.
And Liz and Ada and so many people. Ooh, Bug has a big bowl of very cold Muscat grapes.
Wow.
And is very happy about it.
Ada is the stonks queen this week. Every week there's only one.
Do you ever freeze your grapes?
I don't know how I feel about that.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about it now, but when I was a teenager, like a early teen, my younger sisters and I went through a phase of freezing grapes, and then gnawing on them.
Well, like, I kind of like to, this is gross, but I like to crunch on, like, frozen bagged vegetables. Like, you give me some frozen corn, and I'm super into it.
I haven't done frozen corn, but frozen peas, delicious. As a child, I would eat the shit out of some frozen
crunchy boys. Something about the grapes, that feels more tooth hurty, though.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know how that worked. I mean, given my mom's penchant for health food, we did not have like popsicles in the freezer growing up a lot,
Mm-hmm.
unless we like made them ourselves. And so I think the frozen grapes fulfilled some of the like, this is like a popsicle
Yeah, I get that.
need a little bit. Um, oh, Ruby says frozen blueberries are where it's at. I have mixed feelings about blueberries, but
Yeah,
I
same.
see where you're coming from and respect your opinion.
I feel like blueberries already actually that might work because I feel like the weakest part of a blueberry is the texture, and I feel like freezing it would kind of sidestep that.
I mean, that's why I like it cooked, but I feel like cooking also kind of changes the flavor in a way that I like.
Yeah,
And
I
I
feel
don't
like
think freezing would do the same thing.
yeah, because my biggest problem with blueberries is the mealiness, and I don't think that frozen they could be that.
Yeah, that makes sense. Ooh, Bug says frozen mango is my fave. Ruby says, "Oh, never even thought to freeze a mango," and same, but that sounds good. And Bug says strawberries and peaches are also very good. Emily likes to cut bananas into little slices and freeze them for snacking. Ruby says blueberries are a god tier food. Caitlin.
Mm, blueberries are fine in certain circumstances. For instance, I love a blueberry donut. I wouldn't touch a blueberry bagel with a 10-foot stick, though.
Oh, see, I would definitely eat a blueberry bagel. I don't think I've ever had a blueberry donut, but I'm certainly not opposed.
Very good. I've encountered people who eat blueberry bagels with blueberry cream cheese, and not only do I not get it, but I feel so actively repulsed by it because it's such a bastardization of such a perfect food.
Huh. Yeah. You know what I'm sad about? For a while, I had bagels in the house, but I was out of cream cheese, and all I wanted was bagels and cream cheese. And then we finally got more cream cheese, but I had finally gone through the bagels.
Oh no. You gifted the Magi yourself.
Yeah. It fucking sucks. And we can't even get more bagels now because we can only get them from Trader Joe's, and that's like 45 minutes away, and we're not doing that kind of grocery shopping.
Yeah.
Someone mail me some bagels.
Please. Just stick a postage stamp on there.
Gluten-free bagels, to be clear. That's why I can only get them at Trader Joe's. Oh, Emma wants to go blueberry picking. Whomst wants to go pick blueberries with me.
That sounds great.
Oh, interesting. Ruby thinks blueberries are perfect, but would not eat a blueberry bagel nor blueberry cream cheese.
Yeah.
My general opinion is that I like blueberries cooked, and I am ambivalent about them raw.
Yeah, same. If they're like in with other raw fruit, like in a fruit salad kind of situation, like that can be fine, but I don't think they have the legs to stand alone.
Yeah.
Some like blueberry coffee cake does sound very good right now, though.
Oh yeah, that's that good shit. Wow, Ruby says raw blueberries are better than cooked. Ruby, I never thought we would fight over something, anything, but we're fighting over this.
Listen, this is literally the beating heart of the Berry cast.
I know.
Is drilling down till you find those points of conflict with your loved ones. That's Berry cast, baby.
Is anyone drinking anything particularly delicious? I have more of my boxed red wine, which I'm drinking from a handmade ceramic mug.
Wow. Handmade by you?
No, by my sister.
I am drinking the last of that hibiscus ginger cider, which is very good.
Ooh, nice. I'm realizing I'm getting to the bottom of this mug and I already want to refill it. And
do you want to go do that now before we get into it?
Life is so difficult sometimes.
I know.
Bug says I have a beer that is approaching but not at room temperature.
Oh, bug.
We've moved on to raspberry discourse. People like raspberries. I like raspberries better than blueberries, but I think I like strawberries better than both of them. Partly, raspberries remind me of one of my dead grandmothers. I know, I'm sorry, but but she grew these wonderful thornless raspberries that were like huge and juicy, and I would help her make raspberry jam in the summer. It was delicious. That raspberry jam is like, I want it so badly and loved it dearly. But sometimes when I eat raspberries, it's just like such a strong sense memory that I get kind of emotional.
Yeah. I generally prefer raspberries, but the thing is, I think it's easy to the bar for it to be a good strawberry is much lower than the bar for it to be a good raspberry, or it's easier to have a bad raspberry than it is to have a bad strawberry, you know?
That's possible. Okay, I'm taking my headphones off. I'm going to go refill my mug. I'll be back.
Sounds good. Infrequently is the berry cast actually about literal berries. Bug says fresh picked blackberries. Yeah, I'll take a blackberry over a raspberry any day. Lid says I don't often eat blackberries, but they make the best scone out of all the berries we're discussing. Oh my god. Lids, I feel like we've seen many of your beautiful scones, and I'm envious of them, but I'm also envious of that beautiful bread orb you made. I would love to bake. I feel like the thing everyone's been baking in isolation is focaccia, which sounds so good. I made like a country loaf this weekend. It's pretty good. I'm not fucking around with sourdough and starters like many other people are, just because it's so much more flour intensive.
Je suis retournée.
Welcome back.
My dad is making sourdough starter.
Ooh.
With spelt flour, because he doesn't sometimes he eats wheat, but we don't keep it in the house, but he eats spelt more often. I'm wondering if I can actually eat spelt, because I know gluten bothers me, or something in glutinous foods bothers me, but I don't know for sure that it's actually celiac disease, so it's possible that I could be eating spelt and my life would be a lot better.
With spelt? Your life with spelt?
So, yeah,
we've moved on to blackberries, which are...
So I'm gonna test it when he makes some spelt bread. Blackberries are the ones I have the most controversial opinions about, because I don't like them that much.
Yeah, I remember this about you now.
I will say that, like, a blackberry... Well, here's the thing. Oregon has marionberries, and, like, a marionberry scone, fucking incredible.
Marionberries are good. Now I just long for all the fresh produce that I do not currently have.
Yeah. Okay, shall we play this game?
Yeah, let's get started then a little earlier than the usual half hour.
20 minutes.
I don't want to be a Hardy Boy, Joey.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, I know, I keep forgetting and re-remembering.
Look, I just want to put a disclaimer out there. The game is forcing us to do this. We do not condone
we
the
are
Hardy
conscientious
Boys or being them
objectors to the Hardy Boys.
Yes. Yeah, it says, I want to see Deirdre.
Yeah, same. I do
Doug
want to...
says hardy boy, more like farty boy, which I feel like someone has made that joke already, but it's great.
I do want to give one last note on ambiance for the stream, which is that it is snowing big time, and I have a fire right now, which is wild, given when we are in the year.
Here, it is sunny, and there's a little breeze, and my window is open.
Oh my god. Yeah, no, it has been snowing all day.
Our vegetable garden plants are sprouting.
We have everything still in, like, egg cup seed starters, not in the ground.
Yeah, we just put seeds directly in the ground outdoors because it's Oregon.
Oh my god. I've literally never been so angry with you.
Yeah. Really? Never?
Yep, that's it. This is the bottom. Okay, let's do it. Oh, we also have to do the bad game.
I went and laid in a Chase lounge on the back patio, and Albert took a nap on me, and I just laid in the sun while playing Animal Crossing. In a tank top.
Fuck off. Everything is covered in snow. It was 60 when I went on a walk yesterday.
Damn.
Oh. Boy.
I told you it was going to be the bad. I think you've got to turn the game sound down, though.
Yeah, we'll do that right now.
Bug and Lids both wanted to snow where they are. Bug says, Caitlin, it was 85 today. I'm melting. Please trade.
Yeah. I mean, we'll get there, is the thing.
Yeah, I do not want it to be hotter here than it was a couple days ago. That's like my ideal weather.
Okay. Are we ready to do this?
I guess.
Did we lose the spot?
Oh, Sammy says, oh man, I remember playing this. It gets a yikes from me.
Yeah.
Wait, Sammy, you've already played Midnight in Salem? Did I know this or not? Oh, wow, those are very different now.
Yeah, and let's see if the dials do...
Yeah, just press 1 and then, like, wait.
I have already clicked the left one.
5 minutes. Okay.
Yeah, it just...
Has anything changed? Click the right one?
I still don't have a cursor yet.
Oh, right.
Also, you are very quiet over this sound, so if you want me to hear you, you're gonna have to be quite loud.
Okay. I moved my mic closer too.
Thank you. Yeah, I still don't... Oh, there we go. Okay, so right one?
Yeah. Ada says, is it a walking around puzzle? And
it's a walking around until we get to this screen, which we have successfully done.
Oh, okay.
And we know from the notebook that we're supposed to get the waves to match up.
Yeah.
But how of
Bug
that
says, puzzle is a stretch. It's a cursed noise machine.
Yeah, we've become a noise band. Here's our wretched pocket synth. I still don't have a cursor back. There we go. Did that do much?
I don't think so. Do right again.
I'm making sure that it's not that I can turn the dials two ways. It does seem to be one way. Okay, I've clicked right again. We got the cursor back much more quickly this time.
So nothing seems to be changing
at all.
Yeah. Which means maybe the right controls the red and it's already sort of at its max. But I don't know if that's... I would expect it to go back the other way, but I don't know. I don't understand this puzzle.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because we're not getting any feedback one way or the other. Oh, interesting.
And we don't have any, like, instructions in our inventory.
We have the ghost hunting journal, which just says to line the waves up. We can go look at it again.
Okay.
When I get my cursor back. I don't know if it's taking this long to get the cursor back because the game is really struggling with this, or if it's like, look at what's happening, except nothing is happening.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go. Be gone.
Emma is dipping out to avoid a headache from the bad noise.
I'm sorry.
Someone is gonna tell her in Discord when the bad noise is over.
Truly sorry. The scanner's wavelength has to perfectly align with the unknown wave.
Okay, does it tell us which thing controls what? Wait, so is the red the unknown wave then, or is the green? I mean, are we just controlling one of them?
Yeah, we're just controlling one of them and trying to match it to the other.
So then one knob is like height and one knob is width, basically.
Yes. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we've done a wavelength puzzle like this on a Nancy Drew game before. The issue is that neither knob seems to be changing.
Right. Yes. Anything.
Right.
I guess just keep clicking one side. Unless we're on the really wrong track, in which case, Emily, you should tell us something. Oh!
These are different now.
Yeah.
Do we know, maybe actually we should look up, in like actual science, which one lambda controls and which one amplitude controls?
Yeah, I think... Isn't amplitude the height one?
So we want the height to be a little more. So let's get that a click.
No, we want it to be that. Or, wait, are we the green or the red?
I'm thinking that this is the red. The red is the signal we're trying to match to because that would indicate a weird, intense reading.
So then we need it to... We're controlling the green and we need the green to be shorter.
Right. But
shorter and lower.
I wonder if it's just like glitching out because it's not changing at all.
Yeah, Emily says she's working on it.
I'm gonna hold on. We don't need the noise to solve this. I'm gonna entirely cut the game sound.
Oh yeah, just mute it. Ada says, do the dials actually do anything though, or do you just need to walk around until you find a spot they match?
This is the only place... We can keep walking around. This is the only place that it has actually pulled up the meter before. But we can keep walking around. That's not a bad idea. Yeah, they're different every time.
Yeah. Bug says, this puzzle is fucked up.
Yeah, this is not my favorite puzzle that we've ever done.
No.
Should we really be doing this? I'm already having second thoughts.
Of course we should, Worrywart. What is Nancy gonna think if we return empty-handed because you chickened out?
That's not... I am not scared, Joe. We are doing this.
Emily says, here's what I've found. Your goal is to make the two wavelengths line up perfectly by turning the dials. The left dial makes your wavelength wider or narrower. The right one makes it taller or shorter, which is exactly what I predicted. There are 3 places in the graveyard that will trigger the game.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
So,
this one
so it is...
is
okay,
very
so...
close.
Use the dial on the right to make the
amplitude.
green taller.
And herein lies the issue, is the dials have never actually...
Right, done anything. Let's just stay here and keep clicking on the right dial anytime you have a cursor and see if we start noticing anything.
Oh, I wonder, because we've been complaining that it's not the same every time. I wonder if the changes, it's like we hit the button 3 times and the next time we come back, that change has happened. And so we have to remember what it looks like and then guess and come, like, make our clicks and then come back.
Maybe.
So, for instance, just now, here, we've hit the amplitude several times. So what if we come back and then see if it's actually made that change? The green would be taller. If that...
The other one has changed too.
Yeah.
Like both of them have changed, and so they are well, they're very close to the same height now.
Yeah.
So
I just hit
knob, but
lambda, and again, nothing has happened, and we've lost the cursor. Let's go look for those other spots.
Okay, the other one is at the entrance, one is to the side of the Hathorn House plaque, and the third is in the center of the graveyard near Joe.
Okay, so we're at the entrance. I would love my cursor back, please. I think, yeah, ugh. I have
Emily thinks the pattern just resets every time you exit and re-enter the game, and that's what I am inclined to think.
Yeah,
also.
I have a sinking suspicion that this actually just, does not work.
Yeah, but I don't know what else to do, so I think we might need to be, extremely patient.
Yeah. Okay, in the center by Joe.
I guess what I'm not sure of is, is it fully not working, or is it just working so slowly that we have not been patient enough to get anywhere with it? And if it doesn't work at all, we're screwed. So yeah, I'm hoping that it's just that it's extremely slow.
Yeah. Oh, pumpkin. Pumpkin. You gotta remember that there's a pumpkin there. Right there.
Yeah. Okay. Is that the big tree I love?
That is the big tree you love.
Wow. Yeah, to the side of the Hathorn House plaque.
Maybe we'll go to the other side.
I just don't understand.
Oh, I wonder if we have to do them like only one pops up at a time, because it's not spiking around either of those areas either, you know? Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Uh-oh. Emily says, so I'm watching someone else's Let's Play and she's getting significant changes when she clicks the dials. Are you clicking in the wrong place, Caitlin? I hate to ask this. I'm not
No.
I trust you. I don't know what is wrong here.
Yeah, totally. Okay. So I have the hand icon
right
on the dial itself and on some parts
of like the edge.
Yeah, I think it's pretty much just the dial. I've been clicking on the dial.
Yeah.
Let's
and then that little center switch, that's just nothing.
That's not anything, it looks like.
Okay. Okay.
And it's clearly clicking on something because my cursor disappears.
Right.
Okay, let's just try the fucking center of the dial.
Just mash that amplitude button. And wait forever. Emily, no, we've not been able to click the middle thing. Is that a thing we're supposed to be able to do? Are you still there, Caitlin?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm still here.
Okay.
It
just seemed weirdly silent for a second.
Because the game noise is so low.
Ada says, do you need to click and drag?
That's not usually how these games work, but we can give it a try.
But you could try.
Yeah, I think the game is like maybe chugging too hard for it to adjust, because my cursor is still gone from that first click. Oh.
Emily thinks the person she's watching has been able to click the middle button. But I don't know that for sure.
I'm gonna try clicking and dragging.
Keep going on the right, yeah. Did it move?
No, but it made a clicking sound, which it has also made in the past. I just see it's making multiple clicking noises there.
Okay, wait. Try clicking the mouse button and holding down on the knob, and then swiping all the way left or all the way right.
There we fucking go! Oh my Jesus God. We've done it.
Wow. Okay. Beautiful. Beautiful. I think that's great. Okay, and now the other one.
Oop, that's... Come on. Come on.
It's like it's moving from side to side but not stretching. Oh, there's some stretching. A little bit.
room for my mouse. I could drag more.
Yeah.
Oh.
Ooh.
It's getting close.
It's so close. I literally just Googled Midnight in Salem ghost hunting glitch and encountered someone with the exact same issue and said that this was the way they were able to succeed. So I haven't seen any other spoilers or how-tos or anything, just that.
That's so close. Big fucking shout-outs to Ada for
predicting this.
For recommending something we have literally never had to do in the game before.
Yep.
Fuck off. Okay.
Oh, wow. Bug said, what a cursed fucking puzzle. Lots of people cheered. Ada said, it's very weird to watch in Australia because Chad is about 6 seconds ahead of the stream for her.
Oh. Weird.
It happens. It happens to me sometimes when I'm watching streams. Like, I can tell that I have more delay in the stream than the rest of the chat does. Ruby says it was the Hardy Boys' fault. Nat said this is all the Hardy Boys' fault. Bug said, yeah, the Hardy Boys suck ass at mysteries. Now to do that 2 more times.
I just feel so relieved that it's just really shitty puzzle design that does not explain itself at all, and not that the game is broken in a way that we cannot fix.
Emily said anti-shoutouts to the walkthroughs that did not mention clicking and dragging.
Oh, this is bad to look at with my eyeballs, too.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
What's going on there?
That's a great question. I know you'll never believe this based on the other things that we've encountered in this game, but this is not the easiest to control. I've lost my cursor again.
So, you know how you feel right now trying to make this work? That's somewhat how I felt during the magnet puzzle.
Yeah. Bring me my cursor back.
Ada says, I got you, crew. You just needed a scientist who works with wavelengths is all. We've like assembled such a good mystery solving team in Baby Crew.
Yeah, truly.
Like, I think every team needs some scientists, and like we have those.
We do have scientists.
And we have other people too.
Nailed it. Oh.
Whoa.
Oh. Oh.
Emma says Caitlin can have little a cursor. Bug adds as a treat.
Thank you for your generosity.
Mm-hmm. You're like an expert now. Next time I need to have a ghost hunted, I know who to call.
Is that a fucking projector on the tree?
What is it? Is it a
It
ghost?
might be.
Hold on, I'm gonna turn the...
What is it? Is it a ghost?
Does someone want to tell Emma to come back? And we'll turn
I think Emma is back.
Oh, great. And we'll turn the volume back up as soon as we can.
Yeah.
It has resumed the audio, but not...
Oh my god.
Oh. I don't want to quit.
Just
because we didn't save.
give it like 30 seconds to see if your cursor changes to hit resume more actually.
This is fun.
Yeah. Wow, how's everyone doing?
Do people like my new profile pic on Twitch? The audio
I think it's fantastic.
is playing.
Yeah, we might need to hit... Are you even able to hit quit to menu?
No.
That's a motion detector. How weird is that?
Oh, a motion sensor?
Alright, put your equipment down. Your plan didn't work. Now we're tracking this so-called ghost my way. Let's see what else we can find.
But I just finished setting everything up.
Should we let it
Can you try like alt-tabbing away from the game and coming back?
Hey!
Fine. My eyes are peeled.
Okay, so that was a motion sensor on the tree.
Yeah. Buck says, I'm glad for this reprieve from looking at the Hardy Boys.
I'm gonna save it. I'm gonna save. Oh, nope. That. That was load, not save.
Yikes. Don't do that.
Just in case we hit another weird thing again.
Someday we're gonna finish this game and then Nancy Drew is gonna go to Canada.
Someday.
How creepy, putting a motion detector in a graveyard. A new addition and fully functional, it picks up movement of cemetery visitors.
Great.
What are you, fucking reading from a manual, dude? Oh, okay. We need to keep looking around for things that seem weird.
Yeah.
I don't know why we can sort of only spot them once we've lined up some fucking waves on a spectrometer, but...
I don't think we've been able to walk this way before. Oh, candle. We need 2 pumpkins.
Okay. 2 pumpkins.
It's huge. It's a huge motion detector, too.
Yeah.
It's like the size of a microwave.
Like, really? Like, no one has ever seen that before.
Nope. Undetectable. Ooh.
Emily is prepared to give us more hints if we like,
Okay.
just so you know.
I like the little detail here that even though our... no phone functionality for the Hardy Boys. That's fine. that even though the phone is obviously in like portrait mode, we take pictures horizontally. Oh, hello.
Wait, didn't we choose to be Joe and not Frank? Or did we just not get a choice?
No, we chose to call one of them.
Oh, right. I remember. Bug says, is it disrespectful to fill a graveyard with jack-o'-lanterns? I don't think so. I think it's cheery. You're
It's
like
festive.
giving the dead something nice.
Yeah. Who doesn't love squash?
They just wear jack-o'-lanterns too. Fuck! Ruby says the Hardy Boys are the new Brecon and Hope.
Oh, God. That's upsetting. Hey, Ruby?
Also, I want you all to know that I have gotten through... Wait, let me check. – 125 episodes of the Magnus Archive.
Wow, you're like almost caught up.
Yeah, man.
Oh, can we actually just look at this?
Wait, no, I thought I got to 131. Maybe. I don't know now, but I do not have very far left to go. Bug says, boy, that really Brecons my hope.
Look at this. Stupid. Okay, so what? We're looking for more, presumably, Scooby-Doo-ish things. Oh.
Yes. Four things that seem weird.
That's a lot of things.
I know. Emily said she could be more specific if we wanted.
Let's give it a minute to keep wandering around.
Yeah. Can we go back and look at the, like, Hathorn House plaque?
Yeah,
the
totally.
sign that, like, leads there.
Yeah.
In the surrounding area.
Can we actually... Oh. Okay. There, that's a thing. That's a thing that looks suspicious if I had to guess.
There's a strange powder on the ground. Ashes. Judging by the remnants, herbs were burnt here.
Herbs?
Like
Herbs were burnt here?
Could be something
Nice.
spiritual, could be something bigger. Let's see what else we find.
I like this little plate.
There's a strange
Ada?
powder on the ground. Ashes.
Ask
Incense? Could be
what
something spiritual.
TMA is like.
Spooky.
Liz says, Ada, it's spooky but also has an actual plot and angst. That's not a great pitch for TMA, rip, but it's good. Bug says,
Looky here,
who's been
an
burning
affordable
herbs?
but effective fog machine. Should be able to cover this whole part of the forest in a layer of mist. Whatever happened to good old natural hauntings?
Okay, that's
There's
number
nothing
3,
natural
right?
about our findings here. This reeks of foul play.
Just thinking about all the lurking lurkers out there gives me the chills.
All the lurking lurkers, Joey.
Ada, the Magnus Archives is spooky. It also has great characterization.
And
I
good
don't
voice
understand
acting.
Scary things or why people like them, but I do like the Magnus Archives so far and have been binging it despite not liking scary things.
Look at this flashlight.
That's all I can say about that. Whoa. Bug says, lurking lurkers!
Lurking lurkers. Gives me the chills.
I don't know about this. We shouldn't trespass onto someone else's property.
God, they are such nerds and cops. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Emily, we have found the motion sensor, the weird powder, and the, fog machine?
And the fog machine. I feel like the third one would be... Or the last one would be in here, but maybe it's back in the graveyard. Just look back around here really fast to make sure I'm not missing anything. Why can we go back here?
Oh, Emily's stream cut out right when I said what they were. Weird powder from burning herbs, a fog machine, and a motion sensor. Oh, the motion sensor doesn't count.
What?
4 things in addition to the motion sensor.
Okay. And it doesn't
So
want us to go...
We need 2 more.
Any farther towards the Hathorn house.
Bug says, the Hardy Boys, professional investigators. Dang, this forest is spooky. What if there's lurkers? Bug says, Nancy would never.
Nancy would never.
Oh, we've apparently passed one of the 4 things several times.
Okay.
Emily thinks.
And we just found...
Rope. This was used to make something move to or from the branches.
Wow. It's like they're practically scientists. I see a spooky thing. It's Joe Hardy.
Heyo!
Check out the spooky jack-o'-lantern. Innocent Halloween prank or sinister scare?
Bud.
In the dark, it can easily be mistaken for something supernatural.
Yeah? Is that not one we made?
Motion detector, fog machine.
Oh, the pumpkin was in fact the clue.
Yeah.
Rope, burnt incense. Well, you finally going to admit you were wrong?
Of course not. All we've proven is that there are no ghosts here.
So you still think ghosts exist?
I think we can't prove they don't not exist.
I do love this lighting on Joe's face.
It's really good.
Look, the absence of proof does not mean that we can disprove their existence, but what it does tell me is that what Nancy saw was not a real ghost.
So who has something to gain by setting up a fake haunting?
Why is he moving so much?
Oh my god,
Olivia.
Ruby says...
Olivia. There's gotta be some evidence linking her to this. There's no way she brings gear here every night. She must have a stash.
They haven't met
where?
anyone yet.
Why don't we just ask her? To the museum.
Ugh. Okay, Ruby says they sound like they really want to be camp counselors, but no one will hire them.
Oh, shit!
Bug says, I do not know which boy is which, and I refuse to learn. Nat says, why does Joe Hardy talk like a BuzzFeed article? Wait, why are we immediately blaming Olivia?
Yeah, they have not met anyone.
Bug, I know you refuse to learn, but Joe Hardy is the blonde one.
No, don't tell me. I don't want to know either.
The one we are.
Nat says, please let us be Nancy. Boys go home.
Yeah. The only boy allowed here is me. And anyone else who feels like a boy. But not the Hardy boys.
But not the Hardy boys. I would argue that many boys except the Hardy boys are allowed.
What we came here for. Next stop,
yeah.
The museum.
Hey, before we do this, shouldn't we call Nancy?
What? Why?
Because we're a team. We should check in with her.
Also,
let Nancy
isn't the
do her
museum
thing and
closed?
we'll do ours.
How are you just breaking in right now?
Oh, so
how
what
did you
is
get
our
in there?
thing exactly?
Oh, we're gonna get to go into that door that we
Ghost
saw
busting.
earlier.
Oh my god.
What happened to the pumpkin that we put here?
Olivia
ate it.
Unhinged saw and swallowed it.
Yeah.
That says you're welcome, not these ones and not here. Bug says, wait, are they breaking in? More like American Teens for crime.
Yeah, American Teens Against Crimes when other people do them.
Yeah.
But okay for us.
A brochure all about Abigail Hathorne Woodley's life and disappearance. Work in progress.
She's
Yeah, seems
clearly
suspicious.
important to Olivia. In some way. Hey, look! A list of mysterious symbols.
Cannot believe the Hardy Boys are doing this right now.
Hell yeah. Now this is some old school Nancy shit. Give me some symbols.
I love mysterious symbols.
I love mysterious symbols. Path to Abigail Hathorne Woodley. Oh, these are graves in the graveyard.
There's a gravestone map on the back. If this isn't suspicious.
I don't see Abigail Hathorne Woodley's grave on here, though. Would have been too easy. No matter, we'll find her.
Really, Frank? Can't figure out this one?
Wow.
Follow the map. I thought we were gonna get to see that doorway.
Have I not written any notes in my detective notebook about this game?
There hasn't been, honestly, a lot to take notes on.
No, I actually have a bunch of notes about the herbs, but they're on the back of one of my class syllabuses.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Because I didn't have my notebook nearby, and I just grabbed other paper.
Okay.
Oh my god, I just found my notes from us trying to figure out the audio.
Ugh.
And it's horrifying. There are all of these arrows, and it says things like, I hear Caitlin's input, she hears my output. And then Caitlin hears me, but not computer. I hear computer, but not Caitlin. Both hear computer, not each other.
Oh god, what a fucking nightmare. I remember also taking notes from that one of those sessions before we figured out this current lineup, and they're just like conspiracy notes.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. So.
Wait. Nat said something was on the back. The back of what?
This is
you
the
mean this
back.
note that has the weird code on the other side?
The code was the front. The grave marker was the back.
Yeah, and the code we just can't do anything with yet.
I'm assuming.
It's not relevant yet.
Okay, so our reference ones are Dorothy Cromwell and Alexander Bell.
Doug says, when will our Nancy return from the war?
God, truly.
Oh, I think Nat was just saying something was on the back because we can turn paper around it, and she said, I've been waiting for that feature to be useful.
Oh, I see.
She was just exclaiming over that, like, finally there was something on the back of a piece of paper.
Yeah.
We got to look at both sides.
Truly. Samuel Paris.
I want more snacks.
Yeah, that sounds great.
Miss fancy cheese.
That sounds so good.
A nice crumbly butterscotchy chowder.
I want that. Okay.
Some olives. Some first milking of the spring.
Yeah,
cheese.
yeah, that's the one I was thinking of.
I know.
Although that apricot white Stilton sounds good too.
Oh, yeah, that.
Okay. So, this is the front of the graveyard on this map. So it'll be in the front, right?
Okay. The
left. I mean, the front right from our perspective.
Okay.
As if you were entering the...
Yeah. Oh, and I want some Boterkas. And I want like a smoked Welsh cheddar.
So this, I think, should be it. Oh no. Samuel Sewell.
Okay, wait. Can you show me the paper again and tell me what's where?
Yes. Okay. So our two reference ones are Alexander Bell and Dorothy Cromwell. We haven't seen this one. We just found this one, but instead of this being the entrance and this being back by the Hathorn house, this is the Hathorn house. Which means this should be this first one over here, you know?
Right.
Or maybe we're not looking for that grave. We're looking for that weird trail that we could kind of walk.
To the right of,
Right, earlier. It's kind of confusing with him standing right here. There we go.
Yeah, get out of the way, child. I also want some pickles. Ooh, and here's pickled beets. And my favorite brunch spot's breakfast board. I want some pate, some house-made jerky, some bread and cheese, and a perfectly hard-boiled egg, and fruit, and
that all sounds very good.
Bug says, I miss Deirdre creeping right behind us all the time. I'm tired of turning around and confronting this bad e-boy.
Yeah. So it should be like right. There we go. No.
are helpful, but I really can't like parse the spatial stuff given the like weird glitch and delay.
Yeah.
I experience.
Okay, so this Samuel Sewell grave is this one right here. So it seems like we're looking for something. Right.
Emily says, I think the grave with the bush in front of it was right. Ada says the E and E boy stands for ectoplasm.
Wait, I've got
Ada
this.
says the E and E boy, or Bug says the E stands for N.
This is good evidence. Aren't you glad we broke into the museum?
Oh.
No, not really.
But look at this. I'm going to go ahead and guess that this will decipher the paper we found in the gift shop. Check it out.
Hell yeah.
Yes. Deciphering. Let me decipher.
Oh.
A decryption device.
Yes.
Oh.
Time to put you to good use.
Do we want to save this for next time because it's almost 8:15?
No. Sure. No.
I mean, I also want to do it, but also think of how nice it will be to start on a positive thing next time.
We just have so few pleasures in life right now.
I know. I would rather not start it though, instead of get like halfway through it.
I think you're right.
I'm sorry. I don't want to be right.
It's okay. It's okay. Bug says, oh, Nat says this is a Nancy puzzle.
Yeah, but Nancy's not here to do it.
No, it's sad, but it does feel like, oh, like this is the kind of game we know and love.
Yeah, we're back on solid ground again. You know.
Yeah.
Emma says, let Nancy decrypt.
Yeah. Did you see that Tumblr post about archaeology?
The Tumblr.
Sorry, that's vague. I retweeted it.
Oh, is this about? Like, do you want me to crack a pot for you?
Yeah.
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 That just like putting one's head in one's hands and saying maybe felt so like viscerally real and present.
Yeah.
You know what I would love to do?
What?
I talked when that house in Portland, that really wild house, went on sale. I talked about like making like essentially like an escape room, but like a Nancy Drew game in that house, or like multiple. But I would love to do like when we have NancyCon or Baby Drew,
Baby Drew,
yeah, Baby DrewCon, Baby CrewCon. I would love to like create a series of like
an escape room sequence where everyone designs their one room in a mansion.
Yeah, or even just like if everyone designs one puzzle that the rest of us have to do. But yeah, I just love Nancy tasks.
Yeah. Same. I'm very excited to feel back on a puzzle that isn't like trying to puzzle out how to work the game.
Yeah. Okay, well, join us for the call in the Discord after this.
We will honestly try to keep it to an Animal Crossing minimum this time.
Yes.
A genuine effort.
Yes, but I will say that if anyone wants to come see my Blackmore Manor themed room, my gates will be open.
Yes.
Yeah, you can find me on Twitter at Joey the Prince. You can find us on Twitter at Rude Detectives. And Caitlin, where can people find you?
You can find me on twitter.com at Chillo and Behold, or simply beat 2 wooden spoons together at exactly 95 BPM, and I will be summoned.
Wow. I'll be summoned by the presence of good cheese.
Yeah.
Oh god, I want cheese so badly. Ah! Okay.
Someone get Joey some cheese.
I'm dying over here.
Okay, we will see you all next week.
All.
Bye.